Most of these Shreks, they fish with beads, and they'll use a 3.2 tungsten faceted bead. The hardest part with this fly is getting good quality feathers for the neck. I still can't get anything to work as good as partridge. Now, again, for colour, it's, I don't know whether you call it a dark olive, whether you call it a brownie olive, we just called it a dark olive, but that's the colour that they like to use in it. And Brian West, when he showed me how to tie this fly, he ties a smaller piece on, not in length, just in size, and then he puts his flash in the middle. So he'll put that piece on, like so, then he'll grab a piece of flash, and he puts it directly in the middle. He normally puts 2 strands. He probably does a little bit different to me, but that's why I do it. So then I don't muck up when I'm cutting the length. And you bring that just to the back. And that way you don't waste any material if you just tie it in from each end. And then he'll put another one over the top of that. This is a tinsel that he uses. It's just a medium hollow green tinsel. There's a lot of these green tinsels about. I've used a few different ones and they all seem to work alright. So, right, the other one that we want in there is, it's a more of a red wire that he uses. It's not real heavy. Build that body up a bit so there's not too much of a drop down from the size of the size of this bump that I've left on the marabou. If you got longer marabou, you'd actually extend it right through. Just saves doing what I'm doing now, really. Righto, then we'll, without pricking it,
yeah, it's a little bit different than that up there from this angle.
I've still got a bit of a bump there, but it's not going to matter too much for this. A lot of this is covered up, well, there's a bit of a problem there though.
Just got to bring in hollow, yep. There.
One actually. Now I will hold up a cape here in a minute, but I'm going to have to go through my box and find the cape that I've got these off. But all it is a hen cape, barred, that's dyed this green colour.
Max is going to have some orders for some dye next month.
Come on, Max. I've given some green dye too. So.
Did you?
Yeah.
You'd fish this anywhere you normally would fish a woolly bugger, I suppose.
Yeah, yep, you're right. anywhere there's galaxia feeders, especially like down here in Great Lake, yeah, just love it. Yeah, they just love it.
Or I reckon little pine, intermediate line,
Yeah,
stripping, roly-poly strip.
yep. Yeah, the fish do like it.
Yep.
As you can see, that bump doesn't stand out anywhere near as much now. Righto. And then the feathers that are the worst ones to find and the hardest ones to get, that's why I've already segregated a few of these. These little buggers that I've already dyed.
Partridge olive.
Yeah, that's a partridge. Yeah, that there should be alright. We just pull them in a reverse, like so. Tie those in.
You tie that in by the tip.
Yeah, just by that little piece. I'll cut that off later. Pliers.
How many turns you want to do?
Whatever looks the best. A lot of people go, I do 5 turns, I do whatever. What I do, I put as much on there as what I think I need to get the fly to look the way I want it to look. I think that's more important at the end of the day. To get him caping and looking the way you want it to look. And if we had a bit more battery life, I'd actually take that one off and put another one on.
Too long, is it?
It is a tad long, but it hasn't broken up the way that I'd like it. It's still caped all right, and it'll still catch fish and all the rest of it. Just yeah, what you like.